Yes.
Starting.
So I can't do the Firefly one. I have to do the other one.
No, you have. You can't do the Churchill one. You have to do the Firefly
Okay.
one if you
Oh,
go
okay.
one of the tank one.
Okay, cool. Well, I need to be invited, so...
Oh, apparently.
You can share your friend's code.
Well, CJ will just invite me, so if CJ adds, like, whoever...
Wow, you're so lazy, aren't you?
Yeah, my Steam is linked on my Discord.
Well, I have private
That works
information
then.
on my... Well, I have private information on my Steam account, so I don't really want people...
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
Not a
so
private
who had their Steam thingy?
I have my Steam linked on my Discord.
Okay.
Okay, and remember to have the observer settings so we can actually watch. Obviously.
Yeah. Can you send me the link of the stream, please, Mthis?
There you go.
I think I did. Let me
Friend.
just do it again.
Oh, you did?
No, apparently I didn't. There we go.
I should probably... I don't know.
Oh, right, it's an... Oh. I was awaiting it on Discord, excuse me. Right. Here, my dear pause.
And I've also added you to the observer party again because apparently I disconnected from the Relic servers briefly.
Relic is an amazing company.
Yes.
Yes, especially when it comes to make games. Ooh, hello.
I'm glad we're not playing normal Spearhead, because that just crashes constantly.
Oh, that was when there was only the 64-bit version in beta.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
64-bit.
times.
64-bit kind of fixed the crashing issues, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
It just kept crashing when you played with more than, like, 2 players.
Yeah.
So annoying.
I literally made a challenge of like 4v4 with bots on double resources. How long until crash?
And what was the
my
answer?
my record is the loading screen.
I managed to get to 40 minutes once.
Anyway, set up your server and lobby with all the settings that are required.
I think when we had like a bad loading time when we used to play the old Spearhead, like the game crashed like 8 out of 10 times. It was annoying as hell.
2v2s were fine, I remember.
Yeah, but I remember the 4v4s we did, where basically we had to start it like 4 times before it worked.
Please set up your lobby and get the people who are to play inside.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'm also waiting for invite.
Oh god. What is that?
Well, I'll host, I guess.
Yes, go ahead and host.
Since everyone else is so lazy, so I'll just invite CJ then. Yeah.
Okay, Narbex, okay.
Wait, what map are we playing on?
Road to
Road
Kharkov.
to Krakow. Yeah.
Kharkov. Okay. I'm not sure if I have that downloaded.
It's a vanilla
Oh,
map.
it's a
It is
vanilla.
a base game map.
Oh, okay. CJ. Alright. CJ, I hope you're online. I don't see you.
Okay, that's my fault.
Bruh.
There you go.
CJ. There. Okay. So I need to look for the map. Kharkov. Kharkov. You mean do you mean the road to Kharkov?
Road to Kharkov, yeah.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
invited Tekit.
Well, time for everyone to download like 100,000 skins.
Yep.
And that's why you disable unhistorical skins in the options.
Well, I didn't know you could do that. So
Yes, you can do that, and it helps a lot because it means you don't have to download other people's skins that are not historical, and it doesn't fill up your files. And you don't see them in game; you just see them with historical skins instead.
Or you just be a nice man and just don't use them.
Yeah, that too.
No, I like my British skins.
Literally me when I bought the
I
entire.
have to honor the
skins.
Chad Valentine's that panda tiger ace in the front armor.
That's what we call a lucky bastard.
Also, one of my Valentines ones wanted the Panzer IV J. It was so.
Could you guys focus on getting the matchup?
Well, yeah, we're just. Well, you need Tekit is in, so you just need to invite you.
Kahoots, you need
Alright.
to get into the match with Tekit.
He's in.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
he's in.
Everybody's in?
And apparently I've been disconnected from the Relic servers again. What the fuck, Relic?
Oh my god, this skins just keep piling up, bro.
Yep.
Put
Ooh,
an
I like-
observer delay at like 2 minutes.
Oh, I like that one. That's cool.
Yeah, observer delay on 2 minutes and Spearhead 2, correct version, and PopCap 150. And remember to do Spearhead Annihilation Plus under these settings.
Yeah, Zoom Plus. So we have more Zoom.
Zoom.
Yes.
Wait, so
Eh.
wait, what do you mean, like
Okay, so like
Spearhead?
Spearhead
2?
2. That's like the version we already have.
Yeah, okay,
Standard resources, fixed locate. No, not fixed locations, random locations.
okay.
What was it? Annihilation Plus. What was it?
Annihilation Zoom Plus 150 Pop.
I don't think I have that.
You should have it after the last
Hey.
game.
It's a Spearhead victory condition.
Spearhead Annihilation Zoom Plus.
Yes.
Yes.
150, if I remember.
No, fuck, that's bruh, that's 100. Vision plus Zoom. But I only see the wait. I don't see the where you can.
It's under victory conditions.
Oh, okay. Wait. Victory. I don't know. But wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He found it.
I just-
Crisis averted. He found it.
Yeah, I'm just not used to doing this. Well, I'm ready. So I just click start.
There's
Okay.
observer settings on allowed and 2-minute observer delay.
Just so we can watch with a bit of delay.
Observers are allowed, says yes, and observer delay should be 2 minutes, not 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Let's move them to their separate channels and get the game started.
Okay, there you go. Now it's good. Let's go.
Move them to their separate channels and
Oh, they're moving themselves. Such heroes.
yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep an eye on when it shows up on the list.
We're gonna move to the lobby of Iron Fist first. First lobby. I'm gonna move you.
Yep.
Names on his. Oh,
How are you guys feeling about the match to come? How do you feel what's gonna happen?
well, it's the first time I've ever played Spirit in a tournament.
Yeah, considering
You-
the fact we literally lucked our way to this point by just not having to fight anyone.
Well,
Did you already do any PvP before?
We've played a bit of PvP. I've
Oh,
done
okay.
more than him, but
A bit.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think it's gonna be, yeah, quite an interesting fight.
And it's interesting enough that our first match is the semi-final.
yeah, that's like a really weird one.
Yeah, that one's actually somewhat scary because we don't have. Well, I don't have tournament experience at least, so.
I don't either.
It doesn't
I
look-
mean,
has your game actually started doing because it's not showing up on the conservative. Oh, there it is. No, that's not the wrong one. That's the wrong. My bad. I suppose it has to wait for you to load in before it shows up.
Oh, hasn't started to load yet here.
Okay.
It's still in the lobby screen.
Oh, that's why it's not
Okay.
showing up for us.
calm down, Mthis.
I know.
Breathe in, breathe out. Alright,
Uh.
we'll go to the second team then. Good luck, guys.
Good luck to you
Yep.
both.
600.
So how do you two feel about the upcoming battle to come?
Well, I don't know.
Well, after the last battle got
Well,
cancelled since I don't know IRL reasons, okay, and you know, since you told us they're on our level and we don't know what to expect from these people, and
Yeah,
still-
we haven't had really a chance to like measure our strength comparison to our opponent.
I mean, these guys are going to be a challenge since we don't know anything about them.
Yeah, like it's a big uncertainty, but yeah, so it's a bit worrying, but we're hopeful, I guess.
Well, I'll be excited to see when your match starts and how you do.
Okay.
You should start it. You should start it.
Also, by the way, what's the price for the what's the winning pool for casual?
Oh, it's just
Why do we
the
keep
same
canceling it?
medals as for the pro. And I think the gold medal will also get their custom flair because I'm a nice organizer.
Okay. Well, we're starting now.
Okay.
All right.
Best of luck to you
Good
both.
luck.
Yep.
Here, I move you with me.
There we go. I'm still waiting for that game to show up. The true Narpex, that's the one. Okay. Watch.
All right. I'm gonna not take any risk and stay quietly on the loading screen. I won't risk any crash here.
Okay, this will be an interesting one. Which team do you think will take this?
I mean, maybe Norpex and CJ can take the advantage of the allied side. That's likely could happen, but I don't know. I never saw Ticket and Kahoot playing, but I think they can pull out something too. I think they know their deal if they choose willingly to go Axis.
Yeah, that's something. So they might have a plan going, and they might just prefer to play as Axis.
Yeah.
Some people do prefer to play them. My own personal favorites are, of course, USF and the Soviets. That's my two personal favorite factions.
Yes, I saw that. I felt that even.
It feels good sometimes to play the Soviets, I think. They just are really well fleshed out in the mod.
Alright, so 2:30.
Yeah, match will begin shortly. Let's see. We'll have True Narpex as the British. We'll have Tavi, which I believe is CJ. Yes, CJ.
Yep, Tavi is CJ, yeah.
Yeah, CJ as the USF. We will have Kahoot as the Waffen-SS. And Ticket as the Wehrmacht. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. On Road to Kharkov, no less. This can be a very brutal map, actually. Because essentially, you can actually provide support fire in this central area with the stone hedges to both sides. So the central point can be a killing zone.
Yeah.
It allows both players to support one another exceptionally easily, so it'll be very hard to see what could actually happen.
Also, it's pretty narrow, so most of the force will be concentrated on one front line. So it's gonna be likely who's got the bigger one.
Yeah, that's always the big question. But I'm excited to see what they will do and what they'll pick, because what they pick will definitely determine what happens early on. And also late game, obviously, for the British, because the British are very much matters late game depending on their choice. Like,
I mean, without artillery and tank, they don't have that much of impressive late games, except maybe for guards.
Yeah, Royal Guards would have.
Churchills.
Yeah, Royal Guard would have the Churchills, and I think the Churchills would just be able to ram through any Axis defenses that might be set up on such a narrow field. Because it would be very easy to. Yeah, it would be very easy to keep the front.
Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, it would be very easy to keep the front side of the Churchill pointed towards the enemy, so the frontal armor will just be able to stop anything short of a Panzerschreck, perhaps.
Yeah, that I always found that impressive. The ability of the Churchill to just ignore the Panzerschrecks. Like, it just soaks the rockets. Nothing happens.
Yeah, it's a really impressive tank. Very slow, though, as you would expect.
But they can be upgraded. I don't know if it's only for tank that they can be upgraded so they can boost their speed without risking an engine failure.
That might be Royal Tank, yes.
No, you can just send your engineers on it and refit it in some sorts. Refit the engine so you can just normally accelerate like the Blitzkrieg tactics for the Panthers.
And now we just need to give it a bit, because sometimes it takes a little bit longer for the match to start. We've seen this before, so don't mind it. It says 000 until the match begins. It should just start shortly. You can keep an eye on this yellow bar. When this bar turns black, it means the battle is essentially about to begin. I think it's just catching up with the latency and the servers and everything.
Ah, damn Relic. Come on, Relic.
Yeah, that's why I generally don't like to have the observer delay on personally. There we go. Now it's starting. Here it goes. Okay. We can see the British moving out immediately, and the Americans as well.
So, Beckett went from Straff for the Wehrmacht, and Kahoot went for Panzerjäger tactics. Ooh, Panzerjäger are going to be very efficient, even against the British.
But Straff and Jäger, Straff is very common, I've noticed. Like, it's a very, I would almost say meta thing to do as the Wehrmacht these days, is to go for Straff Division.
Yeah.
You're also seeing some SS Grenadiers coming out from Panzerjäger, so he's not going to go for the Sturm Grenadiers. That's a much more economical choice early, but I don't think it'll last long against the British rifle sections. Also, Narpex has indeed gone for Royal Armoured. Royal Armour with Hammer.
And Tavi went for USF Armor.
Oh, okay.
And they won't even be lacking artillery because Armored have a Sexton.
Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting one. Ah, it also seems like Tekkit is not going to go for Straff spamming like we've seen in the Pro League. Instead, he's going to go for a Grenadier to support his Straff troops. That's something I much more prefer to see.
Indeed.
I like to see a lot more variety of troops than rather just people spamming one specific unit and relying on that.
It seems like Narpex and CJF took lesson from the last match, are now backcapping the points.
Very good to see. You do want to backcap points, you actually get resources. Rushing ahead can actually be very risky. However, this is a very small map. Oh, they're actually fuel caching early. Oh, that could be something. We do have firefights happening along the front line, and this is a very narrow map, so both sides can support each other easily.
I think that this fuel caching has also been done to lock out the cutoff point.
Yeah, make it harder to
not take risk to get cut off, yeah.
We're seeing double SS Grenadiers rather than Sturm Grenadiers, so that's going to mean that they don't have the same kind of experienced troops early on. But hopefully they'll be able to hold off the British. But the Sappers are so far winning out in this firefight.
Yeah, I think it's because the Grenadiers were behind the thing that was pulled by the vehicle, and it's green cover. No, it's yellow cover. But the vehicle in itself was green cover, but they didn't hide behind it.
Ah, yeah. Because remember, people, cover is directional. You actually need to stand on the proper side of the cover. It looks like the battlefield so far is even, but the Germans have not been able to secure their munitions point. That could come to bite them in the arse later. Munitions are very important to get a hold of early on in Spearhead. You also see an early 30 cal coming off the Americans. Looks like it's a water-cooled version.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
We have triple rifle section for the British coming up with a tank on and a fourth rifle section. We're seeing a lot of rifle sections today.
Yeah, that's pretty efficient as armored. Even the rifle section have pretty good weaponry here. Yeah. Ooh, they could go for something very risky, but I don't think they will. But you can go for boys only on the rifle sections.
Yeah, you can go for the elephant gun, yeah. A little bit of a risky thing, but it will stop any Axis light vehicles with these. He's also actually already getting thermos grenades. That was a very quick thing to do.
The new infantry section is ready for battle.
Then we have Grenadiers coming up here. One Grenadier been armed with marksman rifles. Or with a marksman rifle, rather.
Ooh. That's beginning. DMRs. That's a pretty good way to avoid engagement and drop models.
Oh, the Waffen SS Grenadiers have been armed with LMG 34s, so I guess he's gonna use them in a defensive role.
Oh.
Oh, and then we have
also unusual place, actually.
And I have a little bit of a lag spike, that's annoying. That's not good. Hopefully it's not the Relic service being annoying.
Are you about to die, Mthis?
Well, I'm stuck on 4 minutes and 7 seconds.
Oh, me too now.
That's not good. Why are you
I'm
doing?
actually skipping out though.
I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna start again. Yeah, it's not really working. God damn it, Relic. Why are your servers so shitty tonight? Oh, there we go. It's moving again. Is it moving for you too?
No, I'll have to wait a bit, I think.
And now I'm stuck on playback over. God damn it.
Oh, so I think your internet kinda...
No,
said
not my internet. I think it's the Relic server, so I'm gonna have to quit match and find it again. That's a little bit annoying.
Yes. But at least we know at 4 minutes, we must rush 4 minutes.
Yeah, I can easily rush to 4 minutes quick. I just need to find the match. I don't know why it's disconnecting me from the Relic servers tonight, because it's been working fine the other days.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's go to the spectate function. I'll create an observer party. I will invite Robertus. Where are you on the list? There you are. Find custom games, sort by start time. Then I need to find the match before it disappears in the rows here. So I have to go very far back. Oh, that's Ringsies, that's not this one. That's not the right one either. Oh my god, it might be so far back now. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, True Narpix, I found it.
Oh, you scared me for a second. Ooh, my little heart.
I just don't know why that this is happening tonight of all nights. Like, this is really annoying. And I apologize to anyone watching the stream that it's happening like that. Because it's not been like this the other days at all. It's been working fine all the other days. So really annoying, and I apologize deeply.
We pardon you, don't worry.
But hopefully I should load in fast this time. And I assume you're loaded in too?
Yep, I just loaded into it.
Good, and let us get us to 4 minutes. I can get that quick. Time should move fast for you now too.
Yep, eight times.
Yep,
It's
so
very fast.
we're just gonna skip through what has happened. We cannot go faster than 8, I'm afraid.
Infantry
Yep.
squad trained and ready to go.
I mean, not on stream at least.
Yeah. I again apologize for this inconvenience. Hopefully it does not happen again. If it happens again, I'll have to, guess, record it separately, but that's unfortunately just how things are.
Right, watch out, it's coming now.
Yeah, I know.
We're almost at 4 minutes.
And
Oh,
there we
what
go.
a Chad, what a Chad.
There we go. We had 4 minutes.
Right.
Straight back to the action. Still, we have very few units from the Waffen SS player, but he's setting up his Hauptquartier der Infanterie very early. So hopefully he can make use of that. We also have an American Jeep out. 30 cal Jeep by looks of it.
Yes, I think that... I don't know which one at the 50 cal Jeep.
I think that's Ranger that gets the 50 cal Jeep.
Maybe Mech also? I'm not sure.
But there's also a 30
No.
cal on the ground as a water-cooled weapon. That's definitely going to give a lot of firepower on these Straff troops. So I think the Germans are going to have a hard time holding on there. The Germans are now getting a Storm Grenadier.
Those British is going for stats on this squad, huh?
Oh, he wants them to assault potentially. And let's see, it's a Sten Mark II, so I believe it's not the best Sten version. It's a very cheap one though.
Oh, and he's going... Oh, an 8 station, that's pretty rare.
Oh, okay, so he's gonna have a lot of medic attention at the front line. I actually think we see a lot more interesting strategies in the casual league than the pro league, in all honesty. Because people,
I mean, yeah.
people play a little bit more unconventionally in the casual league.
Yep, I think it's... Well, 8 station and all, or more thing you'd use. I think, personally, I use them a lot against AIs, but when it came to PvP, I just stopped using them. Even medics, because I had enough preservation to keep on with relatively harmed troops, so I didn't found any use to the medic station. That's still fuel that is needed for them.
Okay, it looks like the Americans are throwing a grenade, and the Grenadiers got almost died, but he might get out of that. SS Grenadiers have moved up to try and take the position though, but they're getting pinned down by the vertical. That's gonna make
another pineapple.
Yep, that pineapple might kill them. No, they're moving alright. Good to see. We have Sturm Pioneers for the Wehrmacht.
Ah.
The Sturm Pioneer
Nice.
Battalion. They're already being armed with the PPSH. So we are seeing a lot of more variety of troops for the Germans. And the Sturm Pioneers is also we don't actually see often from the Straf Division, despite them being exceptionally good assault infantry and, engineers. They can do a lot of stuff on the front line.
Well, they're actually building engineers, so it's not always that good, but it can still be useful.
Well, they have PPSHs, but that's a pineapple.
Grenades again. Oh, I think I didn't see it. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's Sturm Pioneer squad. That's a very costly squad to lose. We have a 2-2-1 coming out though. You're also seeing the 17th Panzer Grenadiers coming out for the Panzerjäger. Very good squad. I really think it's underutilized.
Yeah. I like them for their Panzerbuchse to push back the early vehicles. Oh, and he's going GMRs for his French Sturm Grenadier.
And that's generally a very common choice, you see. Mostly because they have access to 2 weapon slots. Let's see, what's gonna happen here though? We already have an American command steward coming out. And the command steward is definitely going to be a problem because Straftuppen have no anti-tank capability whatsoever. So essentially, that steward can just play with them, so to speak.
I mean, that's a command steward. I think the actual steward is way worse to deal with because of his canister shots.
Yeah, it can essentially work as a giant shotgun for those wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an anti-tank rifle grenade that penetrated. Wow. That is really rare.
Recently, I rediscovered USF by using those shotgun stewards, and that's just delicious.
So the 17th VS are being pushed on their southern flank to support the Wehrmacht. The command steward has no gun at the moment, so 2-1 can just move up. Loading armor piercing against the steward though, that's not going to do anything at the front of it. It's actually an exceptionally well armored light tank. The frontal armor on the steward is pretty high. Now that's a crowd mower though. That's a quad 50 cal. That's gonna pierce most things. Or will kill most infantry, and you can notice it's mowing down the Sturm Pioneers.
Zenid 80, definitely.
And 2-1 is in big trouble. It's gonna have to pull back. So we have the SS Grenadiers trying to push up here, but they'll get mowed down as they come around the corner. Yeah, they're gonna have to retreat. They cannot hold that position. And the fuel cache might blow up here shortly. We also have a big British assault force coming out here with double guards with, well, not guards, but rifle sections with Sten guns. And hand mortars now too.
Hand mortars?
Yeah, they got the hand mortar.
Oh. He's going for all the upgrades.
New universal carrier ready for use.
Big Straf force prepared. Panzerbüchse have been armed on the 17th SS. So if the Straf troops can distract... Oh, Kettlehunde infiltrate up the front line. That's risky.
Oh. They're wiped though. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They dropped a lot of models, but
It's still
not enough seemingly.
Yeah, it's costly. They didn't kill any squads off.
Just nothing to deal with the... Ooh, rifle grenade.
Yeah, good that damaged the engine on the crowd mower, but it's still active. And the crowd mower is a dangerous piece of work. Stewart is ready again. Germans are trying to take up behind this. They still have the other flank held though, so they are still somewhat in the game, but the Allies are pushing up closer to the base. Panzerbüchse did disable the tracks, but that can easily be repaired.
Rifle squad ready for action.
We have a British armored lieutenant arriving in a half truck. Command student is pushing up very aggressively.
Yeah. Still pressing infantry.
Firing another anti-tank rifle grenades. No penetration. It's getting too close to the flags though, and the flags have a chance of penetrating.
Oh, the artwork with the lieutenant for armored is showing up.
Yep, very close to the front line though. It is capturing the point. It's under fire.
That's a beautiful piece. Oh, that's a grenade assault.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and that destroyed the half-track and almost killed the squad. And the officer's down. That's costly.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Panzer F1 being prepared by the Wehrmacht. Pack 40 coming out from the Waffen-SS. We have the King's Own Yorkshire Regiment arriving in a Bren carrier. We also have the 3rd Infantry arriving for the USF. Stuart is still under flak fire. If another flak shot penetrates, it's dead.
Yeah, but it's 2 centimeters, so it's likely gonna penetrate at some point. Oh, it doesn't have vision on it anymore.
That's at least that's gonna help it for a bit anyway.
Oh.
Bren carrier pushing out the front line here. That's
Too bad he didn't went for the wasp.
Oh, the King's Yorkshire Regiment is moving out on the open. That's bad.
Yeah, on the road it was a bad idea.
It did push the Grenadiers back, but the Sturm Grenadiers are still holding.
And Sturm Grenadiers have upgraded for Panzerfaust, so they can't really close in.
Panzer F1 in the field. We have double
That's
universal carrier on the British flank. So that's a lot of armored machine guns opening fire on
they're
the
getting
Sturm guns.
Close.
That's risky.
Sturm Grenadiers doesn't seem to fire. Yep, no,
Command-
it doesn't have the ammunition anymore.
Command Stuart is down. But the 3rd Infantry have been armored with bazookas. Panzerfaust going out, destroying 1 universal carrier, but now there's a Valentine coming up behind it. And the British troops are assaulting with their Sten guns. Sturm Grenadiers have already been suppressed, so now with the Sten guns they'll get mowed down in close combat. But more troops have arrived for the Germans. Panzer F1 is relocating quickly, but there will be bazookas in the path. Missed.
Oh, 2 bazookas.
Universal carrier trying to flank! But it's not really aimed that well.
Oh, gunner killed.
Yeah, it's useless now. Another lieutenant arriving in a half-track.
Yeah, the LMG pendant. Oh, the AT gun.
F1 is still
Almost
alive.
destroyed the-
They need to rely on F1 for a while to survive. But an A2 is arriving for the Americans. More SS
It's not
Grenadiers are
the
dying.
commander, right?
Yeah, it's another lieutenant.
Yeah.
But the F1 is uncontested for a bit here. There's very little that can pierce it. At least at the front line currently. We have more of the King's Own Yorkshire arriving in another universal carrier. I guess he's calling in the battle group with them. Well, not the battle group, but the command ability. Being very aggressive with them, but that's not really how you should use them, I think. Well, he can actually get out there and get behind that old universal carrier, but there's too much fire on the universal carrier at the moment. Yeah, he has to pull back. And that's another King's Own Yorkshire dead. That's a really expensive squad to just lose like that. A2 pushing up.
Sherman.
Yep, F1 is in trouble now.
He should have equipped heat for that.
Pack has to turn around quickly. Good shot from the pack.
Oh, it's still at range? Oh no, not anymore. Oh, but the Grenadiers, they're here for the Panzerfaust.
Can they get around the corner though? Let's get
Oh,
out.
in front of the MG.
And
Oh, it can't help.
yeah, there's too
Yeah.
many. There's too many troops there to cover it.
Oh, so there's a lot of Germans from the Straf division here.
Yeah, they just need to get through this American defense, but the vertical is pushing up. And behind them there is a crowd more ready to move in if needed. Warsoft was pushing up through one of the roads, but they're getting pinned on immediately. Pineapple going in their path too. Where the German position is not looking too good right now, but the SS is still holding their flank. They actually have the munitions point now as well, so the Germans still have enough resources to keep the fight going, I think. They just need to utilize. We have double Raketenwerfers coming out.
Oh, those are really good ones.
They just need to be utilized correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to like put them in ambush, fire, and pull back.
Yeah, they have very short
No,
range.
very long. Yes, have long to reload.
The Wehrmacht is taking up though for tanks, so that's good to see. We also have a command Sherman now for the Americans. Getting some flanking shots here in the air. Oh, that's a white phosphorus shell! Oh, that's terrible. Panzerfaust hit them though. The German position is getting worse and worse. They're taking heavy losses. And another British assault force is ready. Look at all those Sten guns.
Oh no.
That's 4 squads with Sten guns, and if the lieutenant orders a charge, they should get a lot of buffs here. But they're just gonna push up aggressively, looks like.
Yes, they're taking the points.
Mortars are ready to create smoke screens for any vehicles that need crew repairs.
Oh, quad mount.
Oh yeah. German position is about to be overrun. Raketenwerfer is present though.
Yep, destroys the Sherman. Still very reliable.
Yeah, it fires an 8.8 centimeter rocket. Essentially, it has the same effectiveness as a Tiger shot, I think.
Yeah, Ticket and Kahoot still have lots of resources left. But on the other hand, the allies from map control are also piling up.
Yeah, we have more of the King's Own Yorkshire arriving as well in another universal carrier. He likes to use that ability, it looks like. Can the Germans hold this is the question.
They would need a miracle right now, or a very good tank.
The Germans need some kind of armor to contest the Germans. They probably need some Stuks of some kind. Oh, but the Flaks have immobilized the command Sherman.
Didn't dice the Panzerfaust. Yeah, I think the SS should take up before losing any HQ, impeaching him to go to the last tier.
Gewaltladung on the command Sherman and destroys it. Big American force coming up though.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Oh, that was a nasty Sturmgun loss. I think it was at 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's really costly. We have more SS troops being prepared. Wehrmacht is also getting a pack. They need to get a vehicle though. They're lacking in fuel, so that's a problem. Ah, it's because they're cut off. They need to take that road to get resources.
All pushed up on the American side, but
very risky to do at the moment. It looks like the Allies might have this for now.
Yep, they're just entrenching before getting enough to assault, I think. Germans are sure doing an impressive final stand.
We are seeing more of the 17 VS in the field, and they are good squads, but it's going to be hard for them to break through an entrenched British position. And all those Shermans are going to keep an eye on the front line. Proudmower is ready to move again. We're seeing a Hetzer come out. Probably a little bit of a move of desperation, in all honesty. The Hetzer is fairly cheap, so that's why it's worth getting sometimes. It's a cheap tank destroyer. Oh, the tanker actually slowed the Sherman briefly, but did not do much else.
Receiving effective fire. Send orders. Shoot me, please. Stop this torture. Taking effective fire. Ready.
Yeah, trying to cover the entrance for action first, but would surely not be enough.
We have some SS Panzerjägers coming in, and also the Hetzer are right alongside them. This Hetzer is gonna have to work overtime. The flak guns are starting to suppress and hit the tanks, though.
Oh, potato tank, we believe in you. Camouflaging. Oh, it missed the shot. I completely
Not good for the Hetzer there. It just needs to get a good shot.
bounce.
Yeah, the Sherman has very good frontal armor.
Bounce again.
Oh, not good luck. Yeah, it has a hard time hitting at that range, I think. The Sherman is also in a good little position. Valentine is pushing up. That's a command Valentine.
Command. What it's gonna do? Thing is gonna get destroyed.
If the Hetzer could hit.
Oh, but he dropped like.
Oh, he threw
archery on
RT.
himself.
He threw RT out the hatch, but it failed.
Hit our armor rather badly.
Oh no, it didn't fail. That's more arty.
Yeah. Hetzer is still trying to kill. It's not looking too good. It's not able to penetrate the Sherman. Oh, that was a Pack shot, I think. Yeah, Pack got a good shot there. The Germans need to. The Germans really need to take that cutoff point, though. They're just suffering the longer they don't have it.
Oh, flanking with pack gun.
And the Sherman is immobilized. Good job with the Pack there.
There's a major reporting for action.
The Germans really need to get some action going and try and secure that point. Looks like the Straf is going to be used for it. Straf is generally a good call to try and do for suicide missions, because that's one of the things they are utilized for. But that is a lot of Americans with good equipment. I actually mowed down that 3rd Infantry easily, holy shit. That was unexpected. You have the King's Own Yorkshire setting up to replace in the front line here for the British. We also have a Firefly coming out, so I think the Germans are in big trouble.
For any tank, yeah.
And they need to find a way to push out of this little issue. Germans are taking trenches. Another act of defensive desperation, I think. Here comes another command Sherman, looks like it's a 76. We also have an EC-8 on the field for the Americans. And the EC-8 is a very nasty piece of work. The EC-8 will just mess with most German vehicles. Like, seriously.
Yeah, but,
that's a 5 for effect artillery.
The advantage with the EC-8 is mostly his radio nets. He can really increase his already high fire rate. He reloads in less than 4 seconds.
I think that's thanks to the unique breach of the EC that allows you to just slide another shell in immediately after you fire the next one. And that's some heavy artillery being hauled in there.
Yeah, that was a major. I think the US major.
And not looking good here for the Germans. Valentine, looks like the Allies are doing a big push on the north here. We even have a truck with some assault engineers inside. He should probably.
The Allies are rolling in.
Yeah, he should probably leave with the EC-8 though. The EC-8 has a lot better frontal armor.
Oh,
Yes, took out the Valentine.
Destroyed. Yeah, Panzer is still going. What? It survived.
That's
The UC survived. Okay.
King's Own Yorkshire is coming up though, and they have anti-tank grenades.
HE grenade. Oh, it didn't throw. Just in time.
Oh, very lucky Hetzer right there. But the Hetzer has no machine gun.
Oh, but other are coming with thermos.
And the thermos will destroy that, I think. No, it didn't hit. I think the thermos didn't stick. The headset lives another day.
I mean, I think it might have just bounced
Yeah, very likely.
because it's an AT grenade like the Soviet one or the Ponte-Wolf mine.
But Firefly's
So-
moving up. Well, they had to be able to. No, it's probably not going to survive this. Yeah, rocket straight on it. Ooh, that's one way to go. Being hit by a tulip rocket. That's a 60-pound rocket. Whew.
Can you tell me your timing, dear Mthis?
I'm at 27 minutes in. Now I'm at 27 minutes.
Okay.
Very nasty stuff.
Squad, stand ready.
The Germans are still trying to hold on, but they are running out of men and resources. Well, not manpower technically, but
Oh, those Panzer Grenadier got back a Panzer books on the ground.
yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to hold off to cut off territories, but that's only denying a bit of resources to the Allies.
I also think Ticket should get some more infantry out. They need some men in the field. He has the manpower to get some. Some more grenadiers, just some Volksgrenadiers to support the Straftroops would not be amiss. It's just the Allies have a very much of a chokehold on the field at the moment. We actually have a Centaur coming in. So I think the British intends to end this with some ack-ack. We are seeing a lot of packs being prepared by the Germans, though. Pack fronts. EC8 is going to be very hard for the pack to deal with, though. Oh, good job! A no penetration, actually.
Oh. Yeah, they only got their
Yeah, they actually got the EC8. The pack actually got the EC8. That's impressive.
Squad, shut it. We are receiving new orders.
But yeah, a big pack
Yeah.
front is being prepared by the Wehrmacht. 3 packs. That's a lot.
Wehrmacht still have an impressive amount of resources.
Yeah.
So does the USF player.
Now the ack-ack is present, though. But it got penetrated instantly and died.
One of our Centaur anti-aircraft tanks has been lost.
More heavy artillery being called in by the US Major inside the That's actually
That's a Calliope barrage.
yeah, Calliope. Holy shit! 183 millimeter. Wow, that's some big rockets. Oh, big British assault on the north. That's a lot of Sten guns. And that's a bit Panzer Grenadiers.
A Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
No, I got the playback is over. I guess. Are you still there, Robertus?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
I
apparently.
think I've got a bit dissing, but
Yeah,
don't worry.
I got the
I've got
playback
the
is
same
over.
timing.
Okay, so 29:41. This is not good. I don't know why this is happening.
Oh well, it's still going on for a bit here.
That's
I can try to go back to live.
yeah, you might have to do that. That's really annoying. I'll definitely need to get the replay from you in the future, though. I really apologize for this. I do not know why this is happening today.
So let's see. Ooh. It's still not the Germans, so still putting up a good resistance.
Yeah, I've been disconnected from the
Oh.
Relic servers. God damn it.
Dash it all, yeah.
I guess I'll have to record that one separately in the future. That's annoying.
Alright.
But how's it looking
Oh.
exactly?
They're still resisting. It's almost 35 minutes.
They're still resisting.
And there's the Pershing! There's the Pershing, my god!
I'm actually gonna try and load up in and just stream to the front line, as in when the battle is actually going on. Well, you say there's a Pershing on the field of all things. That's quite unusual. We don't really see Persians much. It's generally quite an investment.
Once in a game, I was facing armor with SS Panther and Pershing. When there is two of them, they are really scary. Like I had only one Panther and one Tiger, and I didn't want to get close.
Yeah, when you're done on your end, it's probably a good idea for you to save the replay and send it to me so I can have it recorded separately, because this is really annoying. This is quite an inconvenient thing. Why the servers being like this tonight? Please, why?
Yeah, I will just trim out the next game, I think. Maybe we overloaded your internet, that's sad.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's happening though. It only seems to be on Comedy Heroes 2, so I think it's a Relic server issue.
They will never surrender.
Oh, they will never surrender, they're still fighting?
Yes.
Well, I'll start streaming ahead in time for the streamers, or for the people watching. See if we can get to the point.
That's a mortar pit bombarding the base, okay.
Section is ready for battle. An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Again, I apologize to anyone watching the stream that we're going to be streaming ahead like this. I'm just trying to get back to the time on where the battle actually occurred.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go. A new infantry section is ready for battle. An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Yeah, I know it looks very silly if you're watching this. Everything is just going lightning speed.
Oh. No, no, don't die, Pershing, please.
And even on
That's quite unconventional. I see tulip rockets used against infantry here.
That does seem quite an expensive use of tulip rockets, I will definitely say. Because tulip rockets are generally very costly to use, I believe.
Yes, to upgrade, and also they've got pretty long cooldown, like 2 minutes.
Yeah, how long in the match are you exactly on the time?
I'm seemingly on live, like I'm at 38 right now.
38, okay, I'll say when I get closer to around there. I'm currently at 12 and I'm streaming ahead as fast as I can.
Oh no. Oh. Losing so much tank to the Axis, no!
Are the Axis actually making some kind of a comeback?
Oh no, it's just like their defense, the rocket unwerfers and all. Oh, that was big.
Again, I apologize for this just zooming through everything. And yes, even on 8x Eugen, everything is still slow.
It's always slow when you are waiting.
Oh yeah. At least you get a very quick flashback at everything that's occurred in the match while we're watching.
Come on,
And
you can make it.
everything is just going so fast.
Yeah.
And I just reached 20 minutes.
British will never surrender. Not until they die.
Unit ready.
Oh, tell me. I thought he was going for a second Pershing. Oof.
And a Pershing is generally a very costly investment.
Fire. Completed. Supply hub getter is ready for orders.
But I'm generally liking what I've seen so far in the casual match because a lot more inventive stuff is going on. Okay, I think I'm about to reach 30 minutes, so I'm getting a little bit closer to you.
I'm at 41.
Yeah, don't worry, so I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Right. Oh. Okay. I saw the end. I'll let you reach it.
I'm at 30 minutes now, but I'm still getting ahead. Well, now I'm 30 minutes.
30 or 40?
30.
Alright.
Even at 8x, it takes ages.
I will wait for you, dear Mthis.
Yeah, what time are you at exactly?
I'm at 41:54 exactly.
41:54, okay. At least we get to see like the Sherman briefly in rapid speed on my end now.
Shaman is already fast enough as is, but if it's 8 times faster.
And I can definitely see the Germans are indeed holding on.
We got a new unit ready and on the field. We have a fresh grenadier squad.
You've even got Volksgrenadiers coming in.
I'm gonna save this replay on this beautiful day of the 14th of August.
Wait, the match is over?
Yes.
Oh, this is... Oh, and it also ended for me at the 35, so I guess it's just broken from my end.
Yes, it feels like it. So it lasted 41 minutes 54 and ended in the surrender of the Axis after being surrounded by this many tanks.
Okay. Again, I apologize on my end for why it's so laggy and buggy.
So Ghostbusters are gonna go to finals against Tomato Juice and Smassel. Not the other team who got there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can really stream or play if this keeps happening. With me disconnecting.
I will try to make the next stream. So we're gonna go for both of the teams.
Yeah.
Let's start by the winners. And the win?
How did it feel? What?
Victory at last. Oh,
Yeah, victory at last.
Are you happy?
a
Yeah,
bit.
we're happy.
I'm happy to hear you happy.
We take our halves halfway off because they fucked up in early game, but they made us they gave us a challenge in the late game. So yeah.
Yeah, from what we saw, apart from the technical issues on my own end, it looked like that they were holding on very aggressively.
They
Yeah,
were.
the main reason why they lost was because the guy I fought didn't rush his points. So he basically gave me a free half the map basically.
Yeah, we did notice early on that the munitions point was not really taken on their end.
Yeah, so it kind of fucked them over for a while. And because British stance are so broken, especially in long range, he couldn't really push up until late game.
Never really used tens. Are they that good? Huh.
On medium and short range, he absolutely shit
they're
on.
good, but I
Like-
don't play British, so I don't know.
Well, most submachine guns are generally really good. People just don't really like to utilize them.
after my experience, British units are the second best in like long range combat. They start off with really good rifles.
Just like the best.
They're really accurate with their like bolt action rifles.
Yeah, the lead fields are pretty efficient.
Honestly, I myself didn't do that well.
I like the stun more.
I lost quite a lot of
cheaper,
units.
but
They did
performance
quite a lot of
is
stupid things, but still, we came out on top, and I'm happy.
Ready for the finals though? It's sure gonna be a challenge.
Is it actually gonna be a challenge? For real?
Yes.
Really?
Smash on tomato juice. Ooh, they're not bad at all.
That's going to be a very fun one. Unfortunately, I will not be able to watch it live because I apparently have been having technical issues. Mostly related to the Relic service.
Yep.
Oh, how would you compare us to them?
Haha, blame the hardware.
Like, how would you compare us to Tomato?
He's good. He's very good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess me and CJ have to practice.
Yes, until tomorrow, practice well.
Actually, me and CJ didn't practice one game after like the last.
Yeah, we practiced so much before the tournament, and then after the first game, we just gave up on practicing.
Yeah, we played like 10 games before the tournament started, so we were a bit prepared.
Not really.
Basically, CJ's the hammer of the operation, while I'm the shield.
Well,
That's how I would describe it.
Alright then.
I'm way too passive. I need to work on that. CJ's aggressive as hell. That's why he beats me only once.
Nice. Alright then, we're gonna go for the other team now. GG guys!
Congratulations.
thank you, and see ya.
Yeah, hello.
You fought really well. It was a very stubborn defense you put on at the end there, with a very impressive pack front.
Thank you.
Yeah,
The Recton buffers were quite good.
I have to be honest, I haven't seen this bad RNG in ages. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but did you see when that half-track shrugged off 2 Panzer Shreks and then a Pack 40 shot whilst being immobilized by an anti-tank grenade?
Well, a lot of stuff has definitely happened in that match. Like, a lot of stuff was going like that whole tank push that occurred as well, and how you deflected it. That was also quite impressive.
Which reminds me, Easy 8s, I forgot how just stupid
They're
they can
good.
be.
They're very, very
Yeah,
good.
Easy 8 is a really good tank.
I think they're almost too good at this point.
Yeah, he literally drove over 3 sets of anti-tank mines and didn't take damage.
Or, you know, the several Panzerfaust we put into them.
Yeah, it took about 3 or 4 Panzerfaust to actually knock out an ET8.
The Easy 8 is a very powerful Sherman, indeed.
Especially
it,
the
Kahoot.
76.
I've got a question for you. You can still up the bronze medal. Are you ready to fight it now?
Pardon? Oh, sorry.
Do you want like right now fight for the bronze medal? The other team is ready, so
Might as well.
Yeah. Oh. Why not?
Yeah, unfortunately, I will be unable to stream it because I've been having technical issues with the Relic server. So
I'm gonna stream.
yeah, so Robertus will be the one streaming. So I apologize for anyone watching on my end, but you should probably follow the link to Roberto's stream when I'm ending it here shortly.
Yeah, I'm also I'm not sure if you guys noticed it, but towards the end we had some hardware issue because Kahoot's headset plugged out.
That's a problem.
Alright.
I'm not sure when it plugged out, but towards the end it was really silent, and I didn't really put two and two together.
Knowing how I was acting, I'm guessing you thought I had genuinely shot myself at this point.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, don't worry, I haven't pulled a downfall yet.